Welcome back, everybody. It's Tuesday again, and it is TTM Tuesday, and we actually got a good-sized stack of them coming back to both the house and the P.O. box. Both good and bad that I can tell instantly from the envelopes, and you'll see what I mean in a second. So we're going to get right into it. First one in the stack was this one here. Came back September the 29th, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And, I see my letter, which is rarely a good sign, but no, I am incorrect. And I remember who I sent this to because this card actually came from a jank pack that Cole, right there, sent me of the Michigan State ones, and it was actually the only Bubba Smith card I pulled. But I was looking around to see who of the All-Americans was still around and would possibly be good signers, and this actually is Gene Washington. Very nice signature. Real easy to tell, but hang on one second. I'll give you some details about it. Okay, and I'm back, and I actually noticed something kind of interesting. Mr. Washington also on my letter wrote me a note that I will share right there, so gotta get it up there. I can't read it. Zach, thanks so much for the note and for being a fan. Gene Washington, number 84. Mr. Washington, thank you so much. I sent this to him, an address I found actually in a Google search because the one that I had seen on Sports Card Forum didn't look like it was working any longer. But I sent it on August the 20th, came back September the 29th, a 40-day turnaround. It's an address in... Now, for the Minnesota people, is it Edina or Edna? I'm actually not sure, but either way, Edna, Minnesota. But Mr. Washington, you talk about a very storied career in Minnesota. Eighth overall draft pick in 1967 by the Vikings, played there from 67 to 72, finished his career with the Broncos in 73, helped the Vikings win the NFL championship in 1969, went to the Pro Bowl twice, was named to the 50 greatest Vikings list, and actually College Football Hall of Famer, class of 2011, because of his time at Michigan State. He helped them win the 65 and the 66 national championships, and himself was a two-time All-American. So, look at that. Actually won the 1965 NCAA Indoor Championship for the 60-yard hurdles. So, and that was back in the day when they did things in yards. Now it's meters. But be that as it may, we're off to a great start. Mr. Washington, thank you so much. Shout out to Julie Farnham, Minnesota Vikings. But there you go. So starting off good, Gene Washington, College Football Hall of Famer. And we'll be back with you in 1 second. And here's what I mean about, we had the one that didn't work that I could tell. We got the dreaded yellow sticker of demise for Starlin Castro. That address in Coral Springs, Florida. Did not work. So just passing that along. If anybody had that address, does not work. But hopefully this one did, although rather plain. Coming back on October the 1st, it's Oklahoma. All right. So from somewhere in Oklahoma, we have us an autograph. Hopefully an autograph. And hey, look at that. Lorenzo Cain on the big league. Oh, cool. Yeah, these big leagues look really, really good. Hang on 1 second. All right. Actually, very quick turnaround for Mr. Cain. I sent this on September the 10th. Came back October the 1st. I'm going to have to start getting used to this October thing. 21-day turnaround. Sent to an address that I found on a Google search in Norman, Oklahoma. He's currently a free agent right now, but he's had some really good success in the majors. Started off playing for the Brewers in 2010, went to the Royals for a couple of years, 2011 to 2017. Came back to the Brewers from 2018 until very recently. Two-time All-Star, won the World Series with the Royals in 2015. He was the ALCS MVP in 2014, Gold Glove Award in 2019. As of right now, still a chance he'll be back. A 283 batting average, 1,220 hits, 87 home runs, and 454 RBIs. But that is awesome, and that looks really nice. Really nice on that card. So, Mr. Cain, I appreciate it very much. And on to the next one. All right. Now, Monday the 3rd was a big day. Quite a few came back at once. So, we're going to get into them, and hopefully we got a lot of good stuff. This one coming back, excuse me, on the 3rd from Louisville, Kentucky. Inside, there is... No, yes, all right. I had sent out a slew of these. All right, I'm excited now. I sent out a slew of NWSL cards not too long ago, and this is the first one that's come back. I sent one to a player I had a card for on each team, and this right here is Emily Fox from, what are they? Well, hold on, I'll tell you exactly because I sent care of all the teams, but I'll tell you the proper name of them. One moment, please. All right, very, very fast turnaround, actually. Emily Fox, she plays for Racing Louisville FC of the NWSL, which is the National Women's Soccer League. And it was through Sean, over at Sean's stuff, between he and I, we started getting into these and really getting into it. And I saw a couple other people break them. I think Julie Farnham broke a box of it, the NWSL cards. And they look really nice. And this is from last year, the Stars insert. But either way, before I rattle on too much, Racing Louisville FC is where I sent it. Sent it September the 15th, came back on the 3rd, 18-day turnaround. And let's just take a look. Very early on in her career, only started playing for, turned pro, looks like in 2021. As of right now, has 31 appearances for Racing Louisville, 1 goal, had a collegiate career, played for UNC, 69 games and 2 goals. Let's see, plays for the women's national team, the senior national team, and ahead of the 2022 season, so only her second year in, she was named as one of the 4 team captains for Racing Louisville. That is really awesome. This card looks great, and it looks even better signed. So, Miss Fox, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And here's hoping more of these come back because I really like these cards, and I want to see more of them signed. Well, we're back once again and coming to the P.O. Box on the 3rd from the land of Cleves. We had another one opening up. Put over there. And baseball card. All right. It's Zac Lowther. Rookie card on the opening day. Very nice. It's not. I like that. It's sometimes when they use a fine tip, it doesn't look good. This one looks really nice. Really, really good place he picked to sign that. So, Cleveland. Well, let's see. Hang on one second. I'll let you know where and when this one went out. All right, we have returned, and this one actually sent back in June the 15th, to be precise, coming back on the 3rd, 110-day turnaround. He is a prospect. Well, not really a prospect. He has made his major league debut. Made it last year in 2021, but he is in the Baltimore Orioles system, and I sent this care of the Norfolk Tides. Down in Norfolk, Virginia, but I guess looks like from the postmark he took it home when they broke for the season. But they are the AAA team for the Orioles. Like I say, made his debut last year, played a few games this season. Win-loss record so far, again, still very early in the career. Oh yeah, he's from Middleburg Heights, Ohio. Okay, so that he took it home with him. 1-3 record with a 6.94 ERA, 31 strikeouts. But again, very early on in the career, and I like that. We got us a signed rookie card. Mr. Lowther, thank you so much. And look forward to seeing what you can do next year. And on to the next. And we're back again on the third. This one coming back from right here, the good old Rochester, New York. I think I have an idea, because I do remember sending out to a couple people that played for the Red Wings, the AAA baseball team for, who is it now? It was the Twins up until recently. Oh, they're the Nationals now, I think. Well, we'll see. Okay, hopefully Nationals, because we have us assigned. Oh, Lord, it's 21. Oh, Andrew Stevenson. God, I could not read that. Signed in blue. Very nice. Very nice signature as well. Very nice signature. So I'm pretty sure I sent this care of the Red Wings. But hang on one second. And yes, I was correct. Sent this care of the Rochester Red Wings, the AAA affiliate for the Nationals, right here in downtown Rochester, New York. Sent it on August the 11th. Got it back October 3rd. 53-day turnaround for that. Made his major league debut for the Nationals 2017 and has been there ever since. Did not see the field, the major leagues, I should say, in the 2022 season. But again, one of these, when they're that early in their career, especially in baseball, you just never know. But 2017 to 2021, he was up on the major league roster. Currently has a .248 batting average, 8 home runs, 49 RBIs. I was not able, actually, to get down to a Red Wings game this year, and I definitely would like to. So next year, hopefully, let's put it this way. Hopefully I won't see you, Mr. Stevenson. Hopefully you'll be up with the Nationals. But if not, looking forward to seeing the next crop of the future of the Washington Nationals when I get down there. But again, we're racking them in. Baseball's been good to us. So, Mr. Stevenson, thank you much. I appreciate you. Couple more left in the stack. All right, the penultimate envelope, and thank you everybody for sticking with me so far. That's kind of why I moved it to Tuesday instead of lumping it in with mail day videos on Sunday, because I could see that definitely getting out of hand. But coming back to the P.O. Box from East Suburban Illinois, so is that, I might be the Chicago area? Well, either way, we're about to find out. So into the envelope of mystery we go. And another, yes, all right, we're coming back. Another soccer card of the Parkside NWSL, this time on the 2022 version. This was their base series this year. All right, so my Canadian friends, I know it has the period here, but would the proper, because I believe she is French-Canadian, would the proper French-Canadian spelling of St-Georges, because this is Bianca St-Georges, by the way, and I know you don't pronounce the final S, but in true Canadian pronunciation, would it be St. George or San George? Very curious, actually, so please let me know. But either way, we have a Bianca St-Georges. I'm going to say that for the time being. Signed in the black, looking really nice, and I like this design. The Chicago Red Stars, guaranteed that's who I sent it to. So hang on one second so I can confirm that. And yes, that is indeed who I sent it to, care of the Chicago Red Stars of the NWSL. I sent it out the same time. I sent all of them out on the same day that Emily Fox, who you saw earlier in the video, came back. September the 15th, coming back on the 3rd for an 18-day turnaround. And looking over her career, a bit further on, she's been pro since 2019 for the Chicago Red Stars. 22 games, or appearances, 2 goals. Played her college soccer at WVU, actually. Pit rival. 81 games and 9 goals. Also plays for the Canadian national team. Has 3 appearances so far. Let's see. Help actually won the silver medal at the CONCACAF. I don't know, CONCACAF. I don't know if that it's spelled or pronounced like that, or they actually pronounce it, but the 2013 Women's Under-17 Championships, helping the Canadian Women's Under-17 team to a silver medal. And thank you so much, Miss St-Georges. I think the NWSL season is wrapped up, just about to wrap up one of those two. So good luck to you in the rest of your career in the next season. And thank you so much. And on to the final envelope. And we are back. It is our final one. And this one, as you can see, we got a whole lot going on. Came back from Canada to the house, so I can tell it's an old one. Plus, this is the 127 stamps that I had purchased off Canada Post years ago. And they had to pay an extra 3 cents. So to whomever sent this to me, apologies. I forgot about that. Postage often goes up, so I'm 3 cents in the hole to somebody. So let's just get in. Here's the return address there. It looks like Lethbridge, Alberta. Oh, is it ripped at the bottom? Oh, how did that not fall out? Oh, thank God it didn't. Well, let's see. We got. Oh, okay. Hang on. Rich Sutter. Nice. Really nice. On the, is it 99 or 9192 Pro Seds? Is it English or French? That is French. Oddly enough, I have more of the French version of those cards than I do the English versions. But signed in blue, member of the Sutter family. Very cool. Personalize it up there. Best wishes to me from him. 1 second, and I will let you know the details. All right, sorry about that. That one took me a while to find. Actually had to go back into the archives because this was a bit of a long one. I sent this to Mr. Sutter to an address in Lethbridge, Alberta that I found. It wasn't on Sports Card Forum because I wasn't on there yet, but I think it was on a different autograph board that has basically now since gone defunct. But I sent it on June the 5th, not the 15th, the 5th of 2019. Came back October the 3rd, 1,216-day turnaround. Regardless, and plus a note. So let us see what the note says. Hello, Zach. Hope all is well with you. And I did ask him about when he had to play against the brothers. Whenever there's siblings in sports, I always ask him that. Sadly, not many answer the question, but it looks like Mr. Sutter has. Playing against your brothers was never easy. You really had to be a focused player and treat them strictly like anyone else. Some of my brothers were annoying to play against, so it was easy to play against them, lol. Take care, Rich. You know what? Honestly, that is the kind of answer I always hoped that I would get. Like, no, it was easy to play against my brother. I just took out all my frustration on him, just like when we were kids, but that is awesome. Looking over his career, very lengthy career, 874 games in the NHL, 149 goals, 166 assists, 315 points scored, 1,411 penalty minutes. Played for the Penguins in the early part of his career, right around the time I was born, so I never got to see him play there. Then went to the Flyers, the Canucks. I do remember him with the Blues, though, so it's kind of appropriate. That's the card I had him sign. Played with the Blues until 93, went to the Blackhawks for 2 seasons, hit a little bit with the Lightning, a couple games in 95, finished off his career in 95, looks like with the Maple Leafs for 18 games, but that is awesome. And extra bonus when we get an answer to a question, Mr. Sutter, again, member of the very famous the Sutter family, and and I had to look it up because I couldn't remember. With the big families, you can't often remember where they are. He is the twin brother of Ron Sutter. So I'm wondering if that is the brother to whom he referred when he said some of my brothers. I'm willing to bet that Ron may have been one. I may have to write to Ron to confirm this, but anyway, that's going to do it for this week's TTM Tuesday. We got a lot back. One miss, many successes. Still waiting on a bunch, but the soccer cards started to come in, and I am pumped. So let me know what you think down below, what your favorite was. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday, and we will catch you in the next one.